Job was a man that feared God and escheweth evil. That's what the Bible says. And it says that even when his children went to the club on Skybow, that even when they didn't know if they did nothing, it said Job would make a sacrifice for them just in case they messed up. So Job was not a Johnny come lately. Job was not one that sat around and waited for something to happen. He was a worshiper. So why is it that a man like this finds himself on the wayside or the roadside? Let me tell you something. You don't have to be thinking that you got it going on just because you can quote some scriptures, and just because you come to church, that trouble won't come to your address, that trouble won't leave you on the wayside. God did not say you wouldn't go through trouble. He just said he would go through it with you. Oh, I wish I had some help in here to understand something, that just because you know the word don't mean that sometimes you ain't have to quote it for yourself and encourage yourself in the Lord. He's in a situation where theologians and scholars call it theodicy. Not theology, but theodicy. Theodicy is the principle of thinking that you are able to receive God's goodness, but you also got to deal with the world's problems. And I know some of y'all have a problem with that because you was too high to be able to understand that on this, that just because in the theodicy principle, that just because you got it going on with God, don't mean God won't let you go through. And that does not mean, because then we get the mentality as we practice the principle of theology, of theodicy, we come to the point where we wonder why hell raisers still get blessed. We wonder how, as folks that are not paying their tithes, folks who are not coming to church, folks that are doing everything, how in the world do they get blessings? How in the world they got the cars? How in the world they got the houses? How in the world they got the position? Let me tell you, just because somebody got it don't mean they gonna keep it. And just because they have it don't mean you need to covet it. Because let me tell you something, if God's got something for you, he ain't gotta be able to give it nobody else. But how many know what God has for me is for me? Oh, I just spoke to somebody in this sanctuary this morning. Please don't sit around and look at evildoers and be able to want what they have, because God got something better for you right now.